Hey, big Boros enjoyers. That's not just me and Patrick. That's all of us. Wanted to start this off by saying I'm a huge fan of the podcast and has done a great job of making my currently long commute to work much more enjoyable. Wanted to ask 2 questions to you guys. First, I have been grinding a lot of Vintage Cube this season, and it has had me thinking about Limited over the years and how it has evolved. My question is, what is your all-time favorite Limited format, whether it is some 2001 standard set or an iteration of a Vintage Cube? I would love to hear you guys ruminate about it. So we'll answer that first. Do you have a favorite?
Yes, with the caveat that I'm sure it wouldn't hold up.
Okay.
Because so much of the, like, what I've enjoyed out of Limited formats is being so immersed in it.
Yep.
That, you know, my pet card in Mirrodin-Darksteel-Fifth Dawn was Reign of Rust.
That card sucks. but
so my strategy,
it's not that bad.
My strategy was just, I'm going to be either red, black or red, green control, no artifacts, and play a million shatters.
Yep.
And I don't know if at Nationals I went 7-0 or 6-1 in draft or whatever.
Okay.
And was just Reign of Rusting the shit out of people.
For those of you who don't know what Reign of Rust is, it is 3RR instant, choose one, destroy target artifact or destroy target land, entwine for an additional 3 in a red. For 9, you get them both.
Yeah. One of my favorite Magic moments ever was Nationals that year. It was the draft portion. My opponent had a Darksteel pendant. The indestructible, you can scry one.
Oh yeah, I know the pendant.
And that card to me symbolized everything I didn't want to draft. I don't want an artifact. I don't want a card that's worth a card.
Okay.
I want to make all my land drops anyway, so I'm not really trying to scry the thing away, whatever.
Yep.
So my opponent has, they've got something like 4 mountains and a Vault of Whispers, something like that.
Okay.
So they end a turn, tap out to Darksteel pendant. They leave on top.
Okay.
I go, okay, still at the end of my turn.
Yep.
Reign of Rust your Vault. So now they don't have black mana. And they go untap, tank, upkeep, scry, bottom. And I was like, I got him. I got it. And that was not the last Reign of Rust my opponent took that game. Because Lord help you if I got to 5 mana. The rust is going to be raining down from everywhere.
Boom.
Now, would I enjoy Mirrodin-Darksteel-Fifth if I went back? If I drafted it now, I'd be surprised. Maybe it would hold up, or I would at least think it's novel. But I have so many fond memories about that format because I played 7 Reign of Rusts across 2 draft decks at Nationals, and I don't know if I went undefeated or had 1 loss, but did well in the limited portion.
I will tell you, before I answer this question, there is, in my opinion, there's a lot of good feelings in Magic, right? Especially when you're immersed in it and you know that you just know things that other people don't know and you're just kicking their ass. So I imagine you're wheeling Reign of Rust in the draft and you're like, these people are idiots.
I can't believe it.
Yeah.
I can't believe it. You know what the nice thing is about Reign of Rust? They got to have something.
Yeah. Sure.
There's no way. There's no way they're fading it.
Sure.
Some games it's better than others. Fine. But it's always going to get something.
I'll tell you this much. If they don't have anything for it, they're dead.
Yes.
How about that?
Yeah. That means the first 3 Reign of Rusts have already done the work.
Yeah. So there is that. But one of my favorite things about Magic is, especially in Limited, when you are deep in it and immersed in it and you're beating people and people are like, I can't believe I'm losing these shitty cards. It's like, oh, I can.
Yeah.
First of all, this card's not bad. And second of all, I'm way better at this than you are. Because it's not the same in Constructed. It's not when you're Limited and your deck might be bad and their deck might be good. This feeling is magnified in Sealed deck, by the way. But in Limited, where it's just you got to play what you got passed or open or draft and everything, and you're just clowning people with pretty bad cards. Ugh. Ooh, does it feel good? At least in my opinion.
Oh, it's the best feeling.
Okay.
The absolute best. Yeah. I feel like I've played some Legacy cubes I really enjoy.
Okay.
Something that annoys me, I think Vintage Cube is really fun. Don't get me wrong. But what really bothers me, I can't handle it, is when someone posts their 3-0 deck and they're just like, look how sick this is.
Okay.
And it's got Ancestral and Lotus.
Yeah,
And
sure.
I was like, wow, what a cool deck you drafted.
Sure.
That must have been so hard.
Yeah, sure.
Legacy Cube, I don't mind playing with the power. Don't get me wrong. Like it's its own experience, totally fine. But when you remove the power and people post dope decks, they're dope decks. It's not just did you open the right power level outliers?
Yeah, I agree with that. It's like when someone posts like a winning Big Boros deck.
Big Boros.
They work for it.
Yeah, so great. Turn 1, Plains, Lotus, Palace Jailer, go.
Nudge. Nudge. It's all you there, bud. Best of luck. My answer is, I've got a couple of different answers, but I'm just going to go with Magic 2013, the format that Thundermaw Hellkite was in. Top 8 at a Grand Prix Boston Worcester in that format. Feel like I should have won the GP, still bitter. But I loved that core set. Loved it. And I think if memory serves, Zach Hill was the lead, and this was like his masterpiece.
Yeah.
If memory serves. And Zach Hill is an incredibly smart guy, pretty good game designer, I think, but he had his hands all over it.
I think so too.